Hello, good morning, children. How are you? I hope you all are fine and happy. Okay, today I'm going to ask you some questions. How many colors are there in a rainbow? How many colors are there in a rainbow? Okay, there are 7 colors. Can anyone tell me which are the colors? Yes. Okay. Let me tell you. Yes. There are 7 colors. First one, violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. Yes. So, we say it as Vibgyor. What do we call? We call it as Vibgyor. These are the 7 colors. And do you know who will do the rainbow while it's raining? Yes, God. But there is a painter who draws it. I'll tell you the story how the rainbow, the sunrise and the sunsets are drawn. These are the beautiful nature things. Okay. Yes. And have you seen a person who is 7 feet tall? 7 feet tall. Yes. Today I am going to tell you a story of a person who is 7 feet tall. So that is the legend of Slappy Hooper. The legend of Slappy Hooper told by Aaron Shepard. Written by Aaron Shepard. This is a story of a person. This is called swam. Swammed. S-W-A-R-M-E-D. Swammed means the bees. The bees are flying. That is called swammed. And this is the structure. Before building something, they tie with the bamboos and all. That is called scaffold. These are the new words in the lesson. This is scaffold. And this is called sky hook, where the Slappy Hooper uses the sky hook. So, this is a story of a person. He is Slappy Hooper. His drawing was very good, like natural. When he drew a rose, slip, slop, slap. So he was painting as slip, slop, slap. He drew a rose on the florist shop. So a florist shopper owner called Slappy Hooper, can you please paint for me a paint to my shop? Then the Hooper told okay and came and drew a rose. So you also know the color of rose was red. He drew. It was so beautiful that all the bees came to the rose and they wanted to go inside and collect the nectar. But day by day the rose got dried and the owner was very angry. The florist shop owner went to Slappy Hooper and said, Slappy Hooper, it was very good. Your painting was very good. Customers were coming, but the bees swarming made them to run away. So, now the rose again got dried. I don't want your painting. It is very bad. This is your last painting for me, she told. And the Slappy Hooper was very sad. After a few days, he got a customer to draw. To draw a eagle. Before Sunshine Travel Agency, he went to a eagle to draw the eagle. He drew and it was blinking its eyes like a natural eagle. It came and frightened the owner. And again the owner told, it was very good, but now I will not call you because your eagle made me hurt. Then again the Slappy Hooper was again sad. After few days, he got a call from a Sunshine Travel Agency to draw the sunshine. He drew. The Slappy Hooper came and drew. How he drew? Slip, slop, slap. Then he drew. But it was so hot. It was so hot. Everyone thought, hey, it is a real beach. Come, let us go and have the sunshine. The people came like on the roads and everywhere. They slept in the sunshine, applying the sunscreen lotion, and they were sweating. But the Sunshine Travel Agency owner was very much angry because the corporator called me and told, your area or your roads are filled with vehicles and people. Make the traffic clear. Again the owner called the Slappy Hooper and told, your painting is very good, but I am getting a call. I am getting the warning from the Sunshine owner. Please change it. Then again the Slappy Hooper came and drew it very bright. All the people went away from it because it was very hot. It was sweating of bucket. Then the owner of Sunshine Travel Agency scolded the Slappy Hooper. So now the Slappy Hooper was very much sad. He thought, it's becoming of my paint. All are saying my painting is good, but it is becoming natural. It is a mistake of my paint. So he went to throw the colors into the he went on the bridge to throw it, the high bridge. But a man came, Mr. Michael. He came and told, oh, Slappy Hooper, wait. Then again the man told, I have an offer for you. My boss was watching you. He was having an eye on you from many days. He has a job for you. Would you like to work with me? Then the Slappy Hooper told, okay. Then he gave the work to draw the rainbow. How he drew, how he went on the clouds, everything we will see in the video. So he gave a work for him to draw the rainbow when it's raining. And to keep him busy, the owner of Mr. Michael gave him a work to draw the sunshine in the morning and the sunset in the evening. So the sunshine and the sunset and the rainbows are so beautiful. Yes? Okay. So he is Aaron Shepard. He is the writer. He is the author of the lesson, The Legend of Slappy Hooper. Aaron Shepard is the award-winning author of The Baker's Dozen, The Sea King's Daughter, Lady White Snake, and many more children's books. His stories have appeared often in Cricket magazine. While his website is known internationally as a prime source for folktales, storytelling, and readers' theaters. Okay? Come, now let us watch the story of the Yes, the legend of the Slappy Hooper. The legend of Slappy Hooper. Let me tell you about Slappy Hooper, the world's biggest, fastest, bestest sign painter. You'd better believe Slappy was biggest. Why? He was 7 feet tall with shoulders to match and he weighed 300 pounds. And fastest. Just give him an 8-inch brush, slip, slop, slap. The job was done and so smooth. You'd never see a brush stroke. And you bet Slappy was bestest. No one else ever made the pictures so true to life. In fact, some folks said they were too true to life. Slappy's trouble started with the huge red rose he painted on the sign for Rose's florist shop. Slappy, it's so real, said Miss Rose Red, extremely satisfied. Why, I can just about smell the fragrance. But a week later, Rose Red fluttered into Slappy's sign shop. Slappy, that sign of yours was too good. The bees swarmed all over the trellis trying to get in. They scared away all my customers. That was bad enough. But now the rose has withered and died. No one buys from a florist with a withered rose on her sign, said Rose Red. That's the last thing you will paint for me, Slappy Hooper. The story got around, but most folks just laughed. And they still wanted Slappy to do their signs. His next job was to paint a billboard for the Eagle Messenger Service. Slappy painted an eagle 3 times larger than life. Amazing, said Mr. Baldwin Eagle. It's so real, I could swear. I saw it blink. Wait a minute. I did see it blink. Then the bird flapped its wings and flew right off the billboard. That sign was too good, said Mr. Eagle. That's the last time you will work for me, Slappy Hooper. Folks were getting scared to hire Slappy. But at last he got a job from the Sunshine Travel Agency. The billboard was to show a man and a woman on a beach, toasting under a hot sun. Slappy painted it the day after a big snowstorm. Wonderful, said Mr. Ray Sunshine. Why, that sun. And look, the snow on the sidewalk is melting. But a couple of days later, Slappy got a call. Slappy, your sign is too good. Get on here right away. When Slappy arrived, he saw that the sidewalk and street in front of the billboard were covered with beach chairs. People sat around in swimsuits and sunglasses, sipping lemonade and splashing suntan lotion. They are blocking traffic and the mayor blames me, said Mr. Sunshine. Besides, they won't need my travel agency if they take their vacations here. You have got to do something, Slappy. So Slappy painted the sun on the billboard much hotter. Before long, the crowd was sweating buckets and complaining of sunburn. Then everyone packed up and left. Good work, Slappy, said Mr. Sunshine. Then he gasped. Look at that. Then he gasped. The man and woman on the billboard were walking off too. Mr. Sunshine cried, "Never again, Slappy Hooper." After that, no one would hire Slappy. He felt so low, he made up his mind to throw the paint kit in the river. He dragged it onto the tallest bridge in town and was just about to chuck it when a voice thundered out beside him, "Don't dump that gear, Slappy. You're going to need it." Right next to Slappy stood a man almost as big as Slappy himself. He wore a paint-spotted white coverall and a cap with two little angel wings sticking out. He carried an 8-inch brush. "Who are you?" said Slappy. "I'm Michael from the Heavenly Sign Company," thundered the man. "The boss has an eye on you for some time, Slappy, and he likes your work. He's got a job for you, if you don't mind working in the rain." "Tell me about it," said Slappy. "We need someone to paint a rainbow this Wednesday," said Michael. "Most of the time we handle all the rainbows ourselves. But it's going to rain in a bunch of places Wednesday, and we could sure use some help." "I'm your man," said Slappy. That Wednesday morning, Slappy rented a cannon and set it in a big pasture. He tied 2 ropes to his scaffold, then ran the other ends through a couple of skyhooks. Then he loaded the skyhooks in the cannon and shot them straight up. Sure enough, the skyhooks caught on the sky. Slappy felt the first raindrops. He piled all his paints and brushes onto his scaffold, climbed on, and hoisted himself up, and up. He kept going till he was just under the clouds. Then he tied his ropes and started to paint. Slip, slop, slap. Slappy had only just finished when the run through the clouds and lit up what he would done. There never was a finer rainbow. It had every color you would imagine, each one blending perfectly with the next, and not a brush stroke in sight. Just then, Slappy felt a big jolt. He looked up to see what had caused it. The sun had run smack into his skyhooks. Slappy shut his eyes and waited for the long drop to the ground. But it never came. When Slappy looked again, he saw why his hooks had caught on the sun itself, and the sun was pulling his rig across the sky. Now, another sign painter might have been frightened, but not Slappy Hooper. He was enjoying the ride. He had covered a good distance when Michael on the scaffold beside him. "The boss liked your rainbow, Slappy," thundered Michael. "You mean it wasn't too good?" said Slappy. "If it isn't too good, it is not good enough," said Michael. "That's how we figure, anyhow, now that you're here. The boss has another job for you, if you don't mind working orders." "Tell me about it," said Slappy. "It's a sunrise and sunset," said Michael. "I guess you know. The boss himself has been painting them since time began, but he has done it so long he would like to give someone else a chance. I'm your man, said Slappy Hooper. Slappy been up there ever since. Of course, you can't see him with the sun so bright, but he's there all the same. Night and day, the sun pulls Slappy and his rig around the world. And every time Slappy comes to a horizon, he reaches up with his 8-inch brush. Slip, slop, slap. The job is done. In sight. And never a brush stroke in sight.